It's week 8, and that means we're back at MetLife Stadium, and the 3-4 Cleveland Browns come to town to face our 6-0 New York Giants. So entering today, the Giants have not had a game under 500 since week 2 of 2022 after they lost to the Titans. And for the Browns, they've had one season with a winning record in the last 16 years. It was that playoff run in 2020 where they lost in the divisional. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. As the Cleveland Browns sitting at 3-4, of course, very disappointing season last year and the year before. You know, in the single digits of wins, double-digit losses. It's been a big struggle as the Giants are looking to head to 7-0 for the second straight year, and Saquon Barkley is back in the lineup. Giants rushed pretty decently without him with Deshaun Corbin, but having that X-Factor running back with their new X-Factor quarterback is going to make this offense hum. And for the Cleveland Browns, they can run it too. Nick Chubb is a really good running back, and they have Deshaun Watson, who used to, scramble a lot. We'll see if that is replicated in the game, as the Giants they had a struggle against the Eagles last week before they finally put them away. But we'll see the Cleveland offense first, and the incredible New York Giants defense as they won the toss and have deferred. Joey Slye will send us away, and we are underway here in Week 8. And that is Dobbs. Will take a knee in the end zone, and here is Watson. Career low in completion percentage so far this year is 60%. Last year was set at career low. And here's the offense. They struggle to pass the ball, but they do have a good offensive line with Joe Bitonio and Wyatt Teller, both Pro Bowlers. They replaced their right tackle with Jack Driscoll. Amari Cooper is a Pro Bowler last year, and now they brought in Brandon Ayuk from San Francisco. Nick Chubb did not make the Pro Bowl despite being, again, one of the best running backs in football. He is an X factor. And they'll start with a give to him. Up the middle, the run defense. They gave up 17 yards in the win against Philadelphia last week. They gave up 7 on the first play. And here's the defense. You can see now best in rushing because of that performance against Philadelphia. 4th in scoring, 6th in passing. 2nd and 3. And they go 3 tight ends. And 2 straight gives to Chubb. And he's met by Kendricks. Leaps and is tackled. It's 3rd and 1. The Browns 27th in the NFL on 3rd down. 40% conversion rates. They go to Chubb. Met. And he lowers the shoulder. And there he goes. First down to the 43. And remember, the Giants, 17 rushing yards last week. It took the Browns 3 plays to get to that mark. Archer in the backfield now replacing Chubb. Watson's first pass of the day is caught despite the hit by Ojulari. That is Ayuk. He's got the first. Chubb is back in there on 1st and 10. And 3 receivers set. They'll keep it with Watson. And he's got a lot of space inside the 30. Jackson giving chase, and he'll tackle him down to the 18. And that was 27 yards on the ground. Here's the Browns in the red zone. 45% touchdown rate, tied with the Giants, number 26 in the NFL. 1st and 10. Middle caught Amari Cooper for the first time today. Inside the 10 and down to the 6. Giants 2nd in the NFL, trailing Washington by about 7 percentage points in defensive touchdown rate allowed. 1st and goal. And they give to Chubb. He's going to lose 2. And now it's 2nd and goal. Long drive for the Browns, taking up over 4 minutes. At the 8, Watson. 3rd time today. Completes all 3 passes. This time it's Bell, and it's 3rd and goal. They're at the 2. And the shotgun. And they give it to Chubb, lowers the shoulder, and he is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 7th of the year. He's had 8 or more touchdowns in every year of his career so far. And the former 2nd-round pick puts the Browns on top. 7-0 as this kick by York is up and good. And the Giants will start with the ball at the 20-yard line. And here's Jonathan Cummings, leads the NFL in touchdown passes with 21. Baker Mayfield in 2nd with 20 on the Steelers. And here's the offense, of course, Barkley back in there at running back. And this offense, the passing has struggled a bit. Obviously, the bye week messes up these numbers, but they can still run better than anyone, score more than anyone. And the passing, you just hope it comes later. 1st and 10 from the 20. And with 2 tight ends. They'll throw. And he has all day. Sets his feet now on the run. Gets away from Garrett. Jonathan Cummings creates, and he is dropped by Bellinger. Here's the Browns defense, worst in the NFL in passing, second worst in scoring, bottom 10 in rushing. Myles Garrett, one of the best edges. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Pro Bowl linebacker. It's just weird how much they've struggled. From the 20, time to Bellinger in traffic. He's got it to the 37. Denzel Ward had great coverage. And now 2nd and 6 from the 41. And a keeper. And another big play on the ground this time. Blocked by Ridley. Up the sideline inside the 30 and down to the 23. So Watson on the first drive picked up 27. Jonathan Cummings, I mean, unbelievable, 36 yards. Now 3rd and 12. You can see the rankings on the year. Jonathan Cummings up the same. He's got Ridley. Touchdown, New York. His 3rd of the year. 2nd straight game with a score for Ridley. And the Giants tie this game. It's going to be tied up at 7 with this kick by Sly, who missed a kick, a 62-yarder last week. As the 7-play drive comes to a close and the Browns take over from the 25 halfway into this first quarter. Tied up at 7, 2 tight ends. And a give to Chubb. Gets away from Lawrence and picks up 7. Now it's 3rd and 3. From the 32. And 4-man rush. Watson, and they're going to be dropped. And Thibodeau closed the gap. 10 sacks on the year. And the Giants take over 3rd and 7. 3rd down was a struggle last week. Converted their first today with a touchdown. Cummings to Ridley. He's got it. So both 3rd down conversions have gone to Ridley so far. And now 2nd and 8 from the 43. Protection holds up. And he finds Downing. And the rookie takes it to the 30. And another first. Starting to move the ball really well. Motion Bellinger out of the backfield. On 1st and 10. And a keeper. Cummings cuts it back. Has a lead blocker. That's Barkley. Freeze him. And he's going to go. Touchdown, New York. That's his 5th of the year, which leads all quarterbacks. And the Giants take the lead for the first time today, with under 3 to play in the first quarter. Here's the kick by Sly. And it's up and good. So 14-7. After they drive right down the field in a hurry after the punt, the Browns take over with 2 to play. 3rd and 9 from the 35. Watson pressured. He's going to be hit. Deep shot to Ayuk. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. Breaks off of Cooper. And cuts it back. Breaks a tackle from Teller. Watson to beat. And Watson brings him down to the 26. Adoree Jackson picks up his first interception since week 3. It's his 5th on the year. And the Giants take over in scoring range. 14 points, 0 red zone snaps so far. Cummings protected. Steps up in the pocket. On the first play, finds Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. It's Daniel Bellinger for the 4th time this year. And the lead is going to be doubled. As on one play after the interception, the kick by Sly is up and good. And it's 21-7. So 26-yarder. On the 10th pass attempt of the day, Watson takes over from the 25, 2nd and 10. Give to Chubb, their best form of offense all day. Breaking tackles. And Boss ends up on his back, but first down to the 40. 60 seconds to play first quarter. And a give on a counter. It is Chubb up the middle and picks up 7. Now 3rd and 3. Under 30 to play. And another give to Chubb. And met by Kendricks, but he's got the first, taking us to the second quarter. Browns down by 14, but driving inside Giants territory. 1st and 10. Watson, the check down. He's got Chubb. Breaks a tackle. Oh, my goodness. Now he shoved Jackson to the turf. And now 2nd and 10. From the 30. Watson fires it straight to White. Intercepted, intended for Njoku. And Kaiser White with his 10th career reception. He had 2 last year, and the Giants take it right back over. As we'll take a look at the first 10 pass attempts of the day for Cummings. And 8 for 10. I mean, it's just an incredible start. 2 touchdowns, both 25 or longer. I mean, what more can you ask for? Give to Barkley for the 2nd time today. Picks up 2. They have not run it to Barkley a lot so far. Averaging 1 a quarter so far, and here's number 2 of the second quarter as just short. It's 3rd and inches. So all the ground yards have come via the quarterback run. Barkley, 3 straight carries, has the first. It's 12 yards on 4 to start things out for Barkley. 1st and 10. And they fake it. Time, deep drop, now on the run. Wide open, it is McLaurin. Takes it inside Cleveland territory to the 36. And a gain of 19. So 2nd and 6. Go outside, it's Barkley, breaks a tackle. Barkley to the 23. So 1st down. Approaching the red zone, play action. Cummings is going to go underneath, it is Ridley. Tackled strong, but he's got 9. In the red zone, of course, we talked about it, tied with Cleveland, 2nd and 1. Pocket collapsing for the first time today. He is hit. It's dropped by Downing. Only 3rd incompletion today. 3rd and 1. The Browns average on red zone defense. 60% touchdown rate. 3rd and 1. Deep shot end zone. Flag in the backfield is broken up. Intended for Bellinger, looking for his 2nd of the day. And that is going to be on Myles Garrett. So that is the first flag of the day. It makes it 1st and goal from the 7. It's going to be a 7-yard penalty. And a keeper. Breaks a tackle, and Garrett brings him down to the 4. Got about halfway there. 9 minutes to play, 2nd quarter. Give it a Blasingame, and he's got his first touchdown as the Giants. Khari Blasingame, the fullback from Tennessee, who played in Arizona last year. And the Giants are going to be up 3 scores with 9 to play in the 2nd quarter. And the kick is up and good by Sly. That was a 10-play drive. How about that? Browns take over at the 25. A lot of turnovers so far. Watson on the run off his back foot to Njoku, intercepted again. That is Belton. Dane Belton, his 3rd career pick. And the Giants have forced an interception by Watson on 3 straight possessions. They'll start the 46 at Cleveland. Cummings is going to step up in the pocket. Pressure late. He's got Ridley. Touchdown. New York. Oh, my goodness. It's a barrage. His 4th touchdown of the year. 2nd today. And Calvin Ridley has become a big part of the offense today. As the kick by Sly is up and good. It's 35-7. And we still have half a quarter to go in this half. Here's the kick by Sly. And Dobbs will take a knee. And here is Watson, 4 for 10. 47 yards and then 3 interceptions, including interceptions on 2 straight plays, targeting David Njoku. The other was targeting Ayuk. It's just, I mean, the 4 completions have gone to 4 different receivers. It's just been a really bad start. Their only form of offense has been carries to Chubb as he's cut down with the gain of 20. The Giants gave up 17 on the ground last week. Chubb is approaching 100. 2nd and 10. Give to Chubb, and another big play. And a first to the 43. So they passed the century mark with that carry. Archer is back in at running back. And Watson will fire to Njoku. So both plays Archer has been in. They have been runs or passes. And it's been mostly runs when Chubb has been in. 2nd and 2. And there you have it. It is Chubb. Lowers the shoulder. And another first. He's in the zone, by the way. 3rd and 11. Approaching the 5-minute mark. 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing. End zone shot double covered and incompletes. Could have been picked. And here's Cade York. Only missed 1 kick on the year. 9 of 10. This is from 47 on its way. And it will hook down the middle. And it is good. It's 35-10. 4:57 to play. And the Giants will start from the 25. And they give to Barkley. And a big play. Saquon Barkley picks up 16. Now it's 3rd and 8. 4 receiver set. Empty set for Cummings. It will throw. Underneath, open. Bellinger turns the corner. Rocked, but he's got the first. So now approaching the 2-minute warning on 2nd and 5. And over the middle, it's caught. Downing's got another first. And that will take us to the 2. So 2nd and 10 after an incompletion. Give to Barkley. A lot of space. Saquon Barkley inside the 20 and down to the 19. He's up to around 6 a carry. 1st down and a delayed give. Barkley still going inside the 10 and he's just short. 2nd and 1. Taking the play clock down now. And Barkley motions out of the backfield. Under a minute to play. Pressure, hit, and incomplete at the feet of McLaurin. 3rd and 1. 49 seconds remain. From the 9. Give to Barkley up the middle. He's got the 1st down to the 2. Now they'll take the play clock down, and the Browns likely won't have another possession. 1st and goal. Try the hard count. It doesn't work. Give to Barkley, and a great tackle by Garrett. Under 10 to play. 2nd and goal. Back to Barkley they go. And they'll take that timeout with 8 seconds. So 3rd and goal. From the 2. The give to Barkley has an easy lane for the touchdown. His 3rd straight game with a score. And the Giants have scored on every possession this half. And with 6 seconds remain, they will take a 42-10 lead heading into halftime. And a 14-play drive to end it. As we head to halftime, the New York Giants looking as good as ever on offense. But, I mean, the defense has been just as good, if not better. But, you know, it's just, how do you beat this team? You just hope they get into a scoring run like they did against Philly. Take a look at the tendencies. 6.1 yards per carry on the ground inside for Chubb. But, you know, they're up so big, they can't really rely on it. The Giants, 7.9 when they ran inside. I mean, dominating in every way, as they also get the ball out of the break, and the kick is away. And Payne from 3 yards deep will take a knee. And here's the first half drives. All touchdowns on 6 drives. And you can see, you know, the last 2 real drives, not the one play after the turnovers, they've all been really long, extended ones that really killed clock. You know, 10 plays, 66 yards, and then 14 plays, 75 yards. That's how you win football games. They outgained the Browns 348 to 150. As we'll start with the throw. And pressure, hit, and incomplete. And now 3rd and 12. From the 23. And Cummings will throw. McLaurin is wide open, but he dropped it. That would have been a 77-yard touchdown. Instead, first punt of the day, and this is Gillen. The first time a drive won't result in points. On drive number 7, a fair catch in the Browns. You can see the opening drive touchdown, 9 plays, 75 yards in a hurry. But then punt, interception, 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 and then the field goal drive before the break. I mean, it's just unbelievable. From the 30, Watson moves back into the shotgun. And we'll throw. Pass over the middle is caught. It picks up 5. So 6 completions for Watson today. That was Nick Boyle. That was a 5th different receiver targeted. Underneath, it's caught by Njoku. That leads the team in targets, still going into Giants territory. Leads the team in targets and receptions with 3, 2nd and 4. Watson, he's got Cooper. Amari Cooper is going to go the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cooper, his 3rd of the year, 2nd straight game with a score, and on both opening drives, the Browns go down the field and score. And how about that? 5 plays. Giants take over. 3rd and 8. Empty set. Cleveland shows blitz. Quick pass into it. It's Bellinger to the 38. And Cummings is over 200 yards. He has the 3 touchdowns in that first half. The other 3 are on the ground. One of them by him as he takes off running. Still going. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Cleveland. Tyre Tart ends up with it. And that was Terrell Burgess, the former Ram. Picks up his first career forced fumble. He was with the Rams for 4 years now. In his first year with Cleveland, immediately makes an impact as Nick Chubb has made an impact all game up the sideline. A block by Cooper, and he's out of bounds at the 28. 128 yards on 8 carries. 3rd and 6. From the 24, they shift around. And from the 24, taking the play clock down to 5. Watson is caught by Ayuk inside the 5, and he loses the ball. It's picked up by Love, and Love takes it to the 10. That was Leon Boss who forced it. And the Browns turn it over in the red zone. Giants take over 2nd and 8 from the 12. Rushing yards are about even. Pressure coming, and he's going to be dropped by Myles Garrett. One of the best edge rushers in all of football. You can see the 98 overall. And it's 3rd and 16. They can get a first at the 20. Trying to capitalize off the turnover. Up the seam, he's caught Downing. To the 26. And he got 22. Now 3rd and 8. Cummings has time. Almost intercepted and almost caught off the deflection. That was McLaurin, the target. And the Giants offense has gone cold. 2 punts and a turnover to start the half. 6 minutes left. Watson hits. Deep shot. Intercepted. Picked up by Leon Boss. So he had the fumble to end the last drive, and now the interception, his 3rd of the year. And the Giants take over near midfield. That is the 5th Cleveland turnover. 4 of them interceptions by Watson as Barkley starts with a gain of about 12. Cleveland shows blitz on 2nd and 7. And Cummings IDs it. They send it. They pick it up. Deep drop, and he has Ridley. Turns the corner and down to the 22. So 1st down, approaching the red zone. 4-man rush. Pressure has McLaurin. Down to the 11. Back in the red zone. Again, they put 49 on the board. And it's a keeper on the outside. He is! Down to the 1. Oh, I thought he was in. But they say he wasn't. 1st and goal. Trying the fade, nearly picked. That was McLaurin. Trying to go for touchdown pass number 4. 2nd and goal. So McLaurin holds on this time. Touchdown New York. And for McLaurin, leads the NFL with 10 touchdowns this year. As the kick by Sly is going to be up and good. 49-17. How about that 7-play drive after the interception? Cummings went 3 for 4. 2nd and 9 for the Browns. Trailing by 32. Pass over the middle is caught. Ayuk gets away and takes it to the 45, gain of 19. That was the 11th completion of the day for Watson. 2nd and 5. Best form of offense today. And is a yard short. So it's 3rd and inches. New York shows blitz. They send it. It's a give to Chubb. Lowers the shoulder. Got the tough yardage. And that will take us to the 4th quarter. So the Browns down by 32. Pressure. Watson is going to be hit for Bell. Double coverage. Oh my goodness. It is caught. And it's 1st and goal. From the 8. And to give to Chubb. Lowers the shoulder and is down to the 5. Now up to 144 yards. 2nd and goal. And a motion. And a great block by Njoku. That's a touchdown, Cleveland. So for Chubb, his 3rd 2-touchdown game of the year. He had one in week 4 and 6, and we'll have to assume he'll have another on week 10. 24-49. Give to Barkley on 1st down, and Barkley picks up 7. Barkley's over 100 yards. He is getting outgained by Nick Chubb today. 3rd and 2. And as a keeper, they have not guarded those well all day. Cummings slides down to the 35. So from the 26. Now leading by 25. Slides at the 47. You know, it's really interesting. They decided not to go for 2 because that keeps it a 4-score game. Whereas going for 2 there would allow you to make it a 3-score game. Cummings is going to escape. He's going to lose the ball. It's going to be picked up by Cleveland. So he fumbles for the 2nd time today. That was Justice Fort, the rookie defensive lineman who forced it. Browns take over with a chance to make it a 3-score game. 3rd and 12. Need the 40. Watson, the check down. It is caught by Bell. 4th down. Still has not hit 200 yards yet. Giants show blitz on 4th and 8, and they are going to send the house. Pass is going to be incomplete. Leon Boss, great coverage on Cooper. And the Giants take over 3rd and 4. At the 7-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Give to Barkley. Stacked up 4th down. They will go for it. No use in not going for it. That's Cummings with the man that fell. It's caught by Juwan Johnson, but he is a yard short, and the Browns will take over from the 43. So 1st down. And Watson stand in and fire. He's got Cooper tackled at the 41. That puts Watson over 200 yards on the day. Under 6 minutes to play. Browns likely falling to 3 and 5. Chubb breaks a tackle, breaks another, and has 7. I mean, every time Chubb touches the ball, seemingly a good thing happens. 2nd and 3. Flag is down. Watson, the screen. Chubb somehow gets away. There were 2 Giants in the area, but he has the first to flag in the backfield, but Ojulari was offsides. So 1st down. Approaching the red zone now. Final 5 minutes. Watson, as all day, is going to start scrambling around. He's going to be brought down by Dexter Lawrence. First of the year. He's at 11.5 in the last 3 years. And that was 3rd and 11. Watson, 1-on-1 ball incomplete for Cooper. So it's 4th and 11. Their last hope rides here. Can the Giants hold on? Watson has time. Now pressured. He's thrown. He's intercepted. That is the rookie, Terry Cooper. And Cooper gets the sideline. And Cooper is going to outrun everyone. And on his first career interception, he's going to take it the distance, just like Leon Boss. That's a touchdown to put the Giants over 50. So the 5th round pick goes coast to coast, 100 yards. And we'll take you to the final 2 minutes. And one final drive for Cleveland. From the 10, Watson dancing. And he's going to take off. He has not run today. He's got the first. So it's 3rd and 5. 73 seconds remain. Watson fires. Intercepted again. Terry Cooper. And Cooper with Chubb to beat will be brought down, and that will do it. Terry Cooper, 2nd career pick. And that will end the game. The Giants are going to move to 7-0. The Browns to 3 and 5. A dominating win where they put up 50 again. As 56-24 is your final score today. So now, I mean, what can you say? 56-24. Obviously, the Browns aren't good. Watson, I'm surprised he even lost his X factor, but that was awful by him. 19 of 39. 240 yards. Of course, the touchdown to Cooper, but 6 interceptions. I mean, I struggled to pick a guy for our defensive player showcase, and I ended up with Terry Cooper, who had the pick 6 in his 2nd career interception, along with a pass deflection. Calvin Ridley, I thought was really good. 6 catches, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, and of course, our quarterback, 269 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a rushing score along with 91 rushing yards. Nick Chubb was a problem, 6.2 a carry, 2 touchdowns along with 4 catches, but, you know, I think overall we did really well. I mean, they had under 200 passing yards. They had under 250 passing yards. The rushing was a problem, but we were leading most of the game, so that's fine, and we held control of the ball. So I'm not going to complain. Of course, I will complain about the 2 fumbles, but not much I can do about that. On to upgrades. We have 4. Barkley is going to be up to a 95. Thibodeau up to a 90. Bellinger up to a 74. And Spencer is going to be up to a 64. We have a breakout scenario. Leon Boss has a chance to go from star to superstar. And now we had the scores along the league. We'll start in Philadelphia. We'll start with the Commanders with the ball. And how about Diami Brown? Picks up 10, but he fumbles the ball. And Commanders keep the ball. They add a field goal. And it's going to be 3-0 Philly opening drive. And they give it to Miles Sanders with an 8-yard touchdown against the number 1 red zone defense. 7-3 lead. Now the Commanders with the ball back. Daniel Jones is going to fire and find Marcus Epps. It's intercepted. by Philly. A 7-yard return. The Eagles kick a field goal. They now lead by 7. Commanders get the ball in the second quarter. And Daniel Jones finds a wide open Daboll Brown. 31 yards. They had a field goal. Now it's 6-10. We take it to the 2-minute drive. Eagles with the ball. LaMarcus Armstead loses the ball. It's picked up. And that is Jonathan Allen, who's going to take it the distance to take us to the 2-minute warning, actually. And the Commanders take the lead. It's 13-10. And they'll stay that way until halftime, where we take it to the opening drive of the day for the Commanders. And Josh Sweat, the defensive player of the year, forces the fumble. It's picked up by Jordan Davis. And they say, how about we match your defensive score? 43 yards. Eagles back in front, 17-13. Next drive for the Commanders. Daniel Jones. Here's Josh Sweat again. His arm is hit. It's picked up by Nakobe Dean. And Nakobe Dean has a chance. And Daniel Jones brings them down to the 1. They score the touchdown of the next play, but the 34-yard return. Eagles now in front, 24-13. Next drive for the Eagles. They get it back. Antonio Gibson, the former Commander, picks up 12. 27-13. Eagles get the ball back again. Next drive. And it's a keeper for LaMarcus Armstead, who has a lot of space. He's not Jalen Hurts, but he's still run at 15 yards, 30-13. Eagles add another field goal. We take a fourth quarter. Daniel Jones is going to be pressured by Sweat. He's hit, and it's picked off by Nakobe Dean. And that is going to do it. The Eagles win it 36-13. And now to Atlanta, as we'll start with the Dallas Cowboys with the ball. And a give to Ezekiel Elliott, who leads the league in broken tackles, 15 yards. And the Cowboys now lead 3-0. Opening drive for the Falcons now. And Justin Herbert is going to go deep and find Drake London, a leaping 30-yard grab. This game is tied at 3. Take a later first quarter. And Tony Pollard, the former Cowboy, with the touchdown, 3-yard score. It's now 10-3. We take it to the second quarter. And how about a punt? No, it's a fake. And the punter finds Richie Grant for 20 yards. They had a field goal. It's 13-3. We take it to the next drive for the Cowboys. And Dak Prescott is going to fire and find Leonard Beachum. 11-yard score, 13-10 halftime score. We take it opening drive, third quarter for the Falcons. Tony Pollard, 3-yard score. It's now 20-10. So how about opening drive for the Cowboys now? I will actually take a next play, in fact. And here's Elliott's, the 16-yard rush. Cowboys add another field goal. It's a one-score game. It's 20-13. Next drive for Atlanta. Justin Herbert is going to fire, and Kadarius Toney is going to leap and make the grab. 13-yard score, 27-13. Going to take a later third quarter. And Justin Herbert is going to keep it, preventing Pollard from having a 3-touchdown game. It's a 1-yard touchdown, 34-13. Next drive for Dallas. And Dak Prescott is going to meet Chase Young. The former Commander forces the fumble. It's picked up by Rashaan Evans. And the Falcons add another field goal. 37-13. They'll stay that way till the end of the game, where we'll take it one last chance for Dallas on 4th and goal from the 21. Prescott's going to be broken up by Rashaan Evans. Falcons win it 37-13 over the Cowboys. And now on to scores across the league on Thursday night. The Chargers beat the Broncos 31-16 on the Sunday slate of games. The Dolphins beat the Lions. The Packers blow out the Bears. The Patriots beat the Titans. The Bills beat the Texans. The Steelers stay undefeated against the Bengals. The Niners beat the Vikings. The Jets beat the Rams. The Seahawks fall to the Cardinals. The Ravens beat the Raiders. And on Sunday nights, the Chiefs beat the Panthers, and on Monday night, the Saints beat the Buccaneers 28-17. And now on to standings in the AFC. The Steelers are 8-0 in the North. In the South, the Titans 6-2 in the East. The Bills 5-3, and in the West, Chiefs 6-2 in the NFC North. The Vikings are 4-4 in the South. The Panthers and Falcons 5-2 in the East. We're 7-0 in the West. The Niners 6-2. On to players of the week. On offense in the AFC, it's Nick Chubb, and in the NFC, Jonathan Cummings. We watched both of their respective games. In defense for the AFC, Max Crosby, 9 tackles, 1 for a loss, a sack, a pick, and the loss at Baltimore. And in the NFC, Fred Warner, 8 tackles, a deflection, 2 picks, and the win at Minnesota. For the first time I've ever seen a player in a losing effort actually deserve player of the week. I mean, that was a monster game by Crosby. So, I mean, I still hate that players that lose games get player of the week, but at least Crosby deserved it. On to leaders for passing. Dak Prescott, 22 yards. Cummings up to 25 touchdowns. And Jones up to 15 picks. For rushing, Jonathan Taylor will stay put at 1,049 yards. Javonte Williams, 14 touchdowns. And Elliott's 65 broken tackles. For receiving, Quinton Cephas is up to 772 yards. McLaurin up to 10 touchdowns, as we saw. And Adams up to 370 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with the defense, TJ Edwards, 91 tackles. Matt Barton up to 15.5 sacks. And Ambry Thomas now tied with Adoree Jackson with 5 interceptions. Week 9 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Broncos and Steelers. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Saints, Falcons, Bears, Colts, Commanders, Ravens, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Texans, Jaguars, Buccaneers, Panthers, Chiefs, Chargers, Niners, Cardinals, Packers, Seahawks, Vikings, Rams, and on Sunday night, the Raiders play the Bengals, and on Monday night, we play the Cowboys for the second time. Eagles, Titans, Browns, and Lions are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we face the Dallas Cowboys for the second time.